What is going on? Alright, are we going out this way? Is this the exit? I don't know. The exit? No. Oh, the gas, guys. Oh no. I need to get out of here. Oh no, 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 no. No! Here, here, here. No!
The gas!
Oh no!
Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
Bradley! Officer Bradley! And it is chapter 6. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigns supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in the misfortune decided to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Are we going back to the mansion, guys? Whoa. Are we back? What is this?
Who goes there?
A dream.
That nightmare again.
A beautiful dream. Huh? Where are they?
I'm just trying to reason with you.
Speak louder! I cannot hear you guys. I'm on the second floor. I cannot hear you. Speak up. Maybe use a megaphone next time. Can I actually go to the other areas in the house right now? Is that doable?
I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
Yeah. What were they talking about?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Yeah, it is daytime, guys. Beautiful morning. So, what were you two talking about?
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Wow. Okay, I'm not sure why that is locked. That option there, guys. Is it because I'm not high enough level in the occultism area? Talk to Golden, talk to Bradley.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why
remember
would he fake
it?
his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
So that did happen, guys. You remember shooting that monster? But what happened after that was all a hallucination, guys. You should be dead. That option is also locked out, guys. Why? Why are these options locked out? Man.
Seems you two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Yes.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
You shot him.
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
But I thought you said you remember shooting him. Did you not just say that just now? Oh. Okay, let's talk to Coden.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Yes.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
I don't know. Maybe they have a certain kind of vulnerability that can be exploited by the Doctor.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan, and I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Well, that's the last of the topic here. Okay, so...
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed... demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine, horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Did I bring any proof? Did I grab any documents, guys? I don't think so. I left them all there, inside those cabinets and drawers. Well, I might be onto a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I think he exploded right in front of our eyes.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Wow, you want me to pick between these two choices here right now? Really? Confront the truth. Well, I usually sides with this option here, but I don't think this is going to be beneficial to the case. Yeah, she might become hesitant if we tell her the truth up front, guys. What if she holds important information? So we don't want to scare her away. Yeah, let's stay prudent for now.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
Yes.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
Ooh.
I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Well, well, well. So that affected my destiny, guys. Anyway, consult the diary. Main objective, talk to Sanders' widow. Okay, let's go to our journal here, guys. So, we have 6 points. Exactly 6 points. Yeah, we got log choices earlier in the conversation, guys. But these two skills can be only improved by finding items and objects inside the game. So that means I have missed quite a few items already. That's not good, everybody. Anyway, so we have 6 points. 6 points needed. They all require 6 points. Which one is the most important? Strength? I can cross that out. I don't think that is important here. There are other means to solve problems. Investigation skills. Spot hidden. Yeah, there are multiple solutions, guys. As we have seen in the game already. You know the last level, how we alerted the guards. There are multiple ways to go through that solution. So I kind of want to put more points. This is level 4 already. Oh. So level 5 requires 6 points? Ah, a little bit different, huh? Okay, I want to put some points into... Eloquence. Yeah, let's put all 6 points into that. To gain a level, guys. There we go. An expert in eloquence! Yes. So I can now influence those around me better than before. Using the power of speech. Yes. That's what I need. Anyway, skill sanity, we have... which one is new? The Death of Francis Sanders. There are so many sanity skills here. Wow. So the weirdness of Francis Sanders' death went far beyond anything Pierce had ever seen. Lifted off his feet by an invisible force, the poor man's body was carried into the air before being thrown violently against the bars of this hiding place. Pierce, powerless, watched the limbs break and Sanders' body crumble to the ground. During the long moments of agony, the detective saw nothing that could explain this event. Weakened by his wounds and the operations he could remember undergoing, Pierce begins to question his ability to tell the difference between reality and the nightmares that haunt him. Yeah, we don't even know if that really happens or not, guys. Yeah. Was that real or not? Anyway, did we miss something here? Number 4. We have not unlocked that one. Sanity. Okay, let's go to Dark Water. We have 2 new characters. So we have... Francis Sanders knew Sarah Hawkins so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out of his own hands. He smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. He seemed to be obsessed with a shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes, in circumstances that I cannot explain. Well, the game says he is deceased. And that means he is dead. So that really happened, huh? Oh well. Dr. Fuller reigns as his undisputed master of the Riverside Institute and of his cellars, in which he carries out illegal experiments on his patients. I don't know what he has done to me, but I shouldn't be back on my feet so soon after my fall when the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion caved in. This man is dangerous, and I swear that he knows more about all this business than he is willing to tell. Okay, guys. Have we read Marie Golden's entry? I don't remember this. Marie Golden. She is Officer Bradley's female friend, works as general practitioner at the Riverside Institute. She had figured out long before I arrived that Fuller was involved in illegal activities. She wants to shed full light on the nature of his experiments, and believes that helping me to solve the Hawkins case could advance her own investigation. Okay, new places. We have the cellars of the Riverside Institute. Strictly speaking, I didn't spend much time in the hospital. When I woke up, I was immediately transferred into the cellars of the Institute, a sort of clandestine asylum, where Dr. Fuller carried out his experiments on patients. Without being troubled, no machines sit beside anatomical drawings that are disturbing, to say the least. I just managed to escape from the place. I might not have as much luck another time. So, new clues. Chapter 5. Oh, we got new ones, guys. Medical record of Francis Sanders. According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. And Sarah Hawkins was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her best for her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. Request for interment. A document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness. Okay, we have a lot of questions to ask her about, guys. On her decision to intern her own husband. Okay, we are done. It's time to go. Can I talk to you two individually?
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Yeah, me too.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Let us go. Are we going all together? As a team? Okay, do I need to examine this place again? Have a drink? No! No! I have a case here to investigate. We're not drinking, guys. I drank once already in the opening. And I'm not doing that again. Alright, I need to find my way out of here again. The exit. So... let's go. Oh, okay, it's automatic. So, Chapter 6 again. Sanders' residents, Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Oh.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well.
Oh.
Look who's here.
Cats.
You know each other. Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island.
Your island?
It's better that it's you bumping into me. You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later. Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
The cat woman, guys.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Well, well, well. You must not feel guilty. Yeah, may I remind you that you were the one who had him interned into the asylum. You are the reason why he was there in the first place. Do you remember that, right? Oh, I need to pick something here, guys. So this is my psychology choice. Yeah.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course.
What?
Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
You are asking me all these tough questions, lady. Okay, hold to test eloquence. We just gained a level earlier, guys. We're now on level 4 for eloquence. The true culprit is Fuller. It wasn't me who sent him there. That is a horrible choice, guys. Even though that is the truth. So eloquence is going to be the key. Yeah. An eloquent test.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce.
Already?
I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Oh, okay. So, unlock answer, guys. Did he speak to you of a shambler? How do you know Sarah Hawkins? What is Cat doing here? I really want to ask this question, guys. What is your connection with cats? That mysterious cat woman, guys. I keep bumping into her. But I feel like I need to ask this first, about the shambler, because this is an unlock answer, guys. Yeah.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about.
Oh.
It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
No, I want to ask you about cats. Okay, hold on. Oh, no more action icon. We haven't asked her about Catwoman yet. No.
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madame, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you sign a discharge, allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. Letter of refusal. Okay, there's a picture here, guys.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Oh, so that's the shambler, huh? A big gaping mouth of a monster. A photograph of Sarah Hawkins next to Sanders. They must be close. Yeah, so Mr. and Mrs. Sanders, they are both here, guys. And that's Sarah Hawkins, the painter of the Shambler. Alright, so the gallery is inside his house. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 2. The second volume in this series covers everything from gas gangrene to trench nephritis. In addition to a precise and detailed study, the book presents some avant-garde theories. The incredible complexity of this book reserves it for medical experts. And that's not me. Medicine progression! Okay, we have gained a level, hopefully. I don't know. Whoa, we can play the piano. Huh? A hidden book? Mr. Sanders? We can do reconstruction now.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Art and Mysticism: Forgotten Objects is a collection written by Francis Sanders. In it, he catalogs and categorizes objects from all ages and origins that are linked to occult or mystical practices. It is open at the page of a dagger that bears a symbol that is not unknown to me. So I've seen this before, even though I don't remember. Have I really seen this before in this game? Really?